You know Power BI, but still you have lots of questions in your mind. How does it happen? Why it happens? How can I do that? This is the series for you. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Hello and welcome to another video of Abstract Thesis series, and in today's video I will discuss one use case which I came across is that when you select something, the unselected values should be shown as others. So what happens there? Basically you have a set of values, you select one of them and rest of the values should appear as others, and we need a pie visual on that. So let's try it out. What is that example, what we needed? So let's jump onto the Power BI. So I go to the Power BI on a blank Power BI here, and I'm going to enter the data and I'm going to explain you the problem again. So let me cross this and let me create and enter data. So enter data here, I have column 1. Let's say the column 1 can be my key and column 2 can be my value. So the key could be 1, A, B and C, and the value can be 100, 80 and 70, let's say. So 250 is the total I'm targeting, and let me give the name of the table as data and let me load it. Now let me create a pie visual on this. So once I get this, I click on the empty space, create a pie visual, drag the key on that and drag the value on that. Let me also create a slicer for this. So I go here, I click on the slicer and I put key on that. Now the moment I click anything on the slicer, I only see that particular value. What I want here is I want to see all the other values. So one value selected is C and I want to see something as others. Now one very good option would have been that I create two measures, one with the selected value, one all, and this one. Now, but what would happen in that case? Let's say if I select two values, then I will have only one measure which is showing me the selected values. Okay. Now, then how to do that? So what I thought about this, let me create one more table which contain all these values of the keys and plus others. Okay. So what I went ahead is basically I created another table. Now I can create it by unioning all also, like let me do that way. And this is something which I've shown you in the past also, wherever I shown you grand total with all and all those. So what I'm going to do here is union. Let me create a key table, union distinct data key, and then I can add a value basically here which is nothing but row, and in the row I can say key comma others. So I got A, B, C, D, A, B, C and others. Okay. So now I got A, B, C and others, and let me do one thing. Let me go ahead and join these two tables. Now this is creating one single bidirectional join. So from key to data, I'll make it one to many single directional join. That's how we prefer single directional join. So it's kind of acting as a dimension with one extra value. Okay. So now I got this one, and my key is still on ABC, but what I do here is basically I put this key and I put value. So I got ABC only, and I put a pie visual. So if I now select B, C, B, C, I'm getting all those values. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a measure. So I create a measure. So in that measure, let me create, let's say, value plus other, let's say. So alt enter, alt enter. First of all, where is filter? So we say calculate is filtered. Now is filtered, we are checking, still the slicer is on the data table. So is filtered key all selected. That's one. Return. Now what I want here is, if is filtered. If it is filtered, then I want some action. If it is not filtered, then I want a different action. So when it is filtered, what I want, calculate sum of data value all on the data minus, and when I want this value, all selected, when I want this value, that's another question, isn't it? And I say all selected. Now I want this value in the other column, the overall value minus the all selected value I want in the other value. So I say if max of, or selected value, you can say if max of key, and I know I'm going to use this into my visualization, is equal to others, or other, whatever value we take. Okay, if it is other, then I want this value. Otherwise I simply want sum of data comma value, and this is also true for the else part, where, which is the else part of the first one, that when it is not filtered, I also want the same value, isn't it? So when it is filtered, then I check for others. If it is others, then I give the remaining value of all and all selected difference. Otherwise I give you the same value. And also for if it is not filtered, then it is sum. Now let's check out what is the other, or it is others. It is others actually. So let's copy this and put it to our formula. So go here and let me make it others. Now once this is done, we come to this visual, and in this visual, instead of this, let's use this and remove this. Now doesn't see any difference now, but when I say C, now you see 70 is selected and 180 is, which is unselected. When I see B 80, and when I say A 100 is selected and others. What happens if I select C and control and B? See, I see B, C and 100 is others. So you have 4 values or 5 values. That's going to help out. Now this was a challenge if I simply create 2 measures. The ideal way is basically what we do is just create 2 values, measures, and then you can do it. But that could, when you have a couple of measures in pi visuals, the legend might not behave in the same manner. So you only need measures. So that idea will not work out. But now you will come to me and back will say, no, we have a star schema. It's not about fact, we have a dimension. So the problem now comes in that you already have a dimension. So you will go and say that no, I already have a dim key. So I already have a dim, which is nothing but distinct keys. So I already have a dimension like that. And this is not my model. My model is key joined with key, data to dim, many to one, single directional. So this is how it is. Then how do I solve this problem? So then I'll say, okay, remove this join from here, delete it, and then make this new table which is having others with this. And again, I don't prefer one to one join. So now key to dim should be one to many, single directional. So key to dim and dim to key. Now when I go here, now if this formula still is holding good for you, okay, but it's holding good because you're filtering right now from the fact. Let's duplicate this page and change this filter, because now I have a dimension, so I'll filter on dimension, isn't it? Why do I filter on the fact? So now I filter on the fact, and I see C, and I want this key field. Let's check it out where it is. It's on data still. So we've changed, actually, hold on. You want this to be changed, isn't it? So let's remove this and put it on dimension. And now so the problem has come. Now what should we do? We'll need a little bit of change of the formula. So I'll create this formula again, because now filter is changed. Now no more that one is filtering. So 2, and the change here is now this is not data key which is filtering. Now the filter is happening on the dim. So dimension key is filtering. Do we need more changes in the formula? We'll check it out later. But right now we go here and we replace this value with others. Now you start seeing the others again, and let me say Control B. I see 3 values, only B. I see 2 values, 170. My total is 250. A, again my total is 250. So whether you have only fact and you want this as an additional dimension, you already have a factor in dimension and you want that as an additional dimension, in both cases it works. Now this is a modeling solution. There could be other ways to achieve it. But what has happened because of this modeling solution, it has actually simplified the DAX which we are creating. So just a small tweak into the model has given us a real nice solution. So go ahead and try this out, and do let me know what else you want me to cover in this particular series. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Keep watching, keep asking questions in comments, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for new videos. Thank you.